We installed a RV airflow system in our 2021 Grand Design Imagine 2600, and we like it. The difference is especially noticeable in the bedroom and in the bathroom. In the bathroom, when you walk in, you tend to look up to see if the exhaust fan is on. The air is blowing so strong through that vent now. Take a look, see what you think. Okay. This is totally unscientific. We're not measuring cubic feet per second or minute or anything else. Simply seeing what it takes to install. And at that point, it is 7:30 by my watch. Okay, filters are out. And I figure I'm going to have a problem being about one step short. And a physical therapist pointed out to me, as he had built one of these things, that this part won't go back up. It actually just blocks the airflow, and it even says so in the directions. So there must be some truth to it. I'm going to go ahead and take that piece out. And this doesn't go back in. We may see if we can do something with that. So what you have is where the warm air intake comes in, then it comes down, blows down, cold air comes here. So before, that cold air came down and then it hit this thing. So that's what forces it to either go this way or this way. And so you can see where it just, actually it hits this way, because there's your inflow, there's your outflow, and so it hits this and goes, and then when you open or close these vents, that channels that right here. So it really is pretty disruptive the way it's designed. course, being is this is what holds the air conditioner onto the camper. It's like going, And that was why they said to use a driver. Alright, then these two plates have to be removed. And if the quality of all this seems like we just showed up at our camper and started doing this, it's because we just drove down to our camper and started doing this. That side looks awful neat. That's where some of the ones that they'd shown in some of the videos that I'd looked at, it was really raggedy. I can tell you if you're 6'3" rather than 5'7", I think it'll be easier. That one's being held on by a piece of ductwork tape, so. And of course it's on the tall side. Okay. And this is not a particularly hot day, but you can tell when the air conditioner is off. I was trying to determine which side would be up, but I think that's going to be self-evident because when you take a look that this one's cut on one side, not on the other, so that it will come right up against this wall right here. So we'll peel the tape off of this. And the other part fit flush on here. This is going to have the spongy part, and that's going to force this to apply pressure against that big block of styrofoam. is, back up a little and get some light. I was really, when it came, I was a little surprised that, I don't know, it looks like what I thought, and yet it's like, okay, it's supposed to be some super styro whatever. It sure looks like just styrofoam to me. And then, I don't know if you can pick it up in the camera, where you can see where the cut comes here, and then it comes here, and so this piece fit over, and the same thing occurred over here. I think that, you know, in making your own, if you attempt that, certainly this would be what none of us would probably have the ability to do. My physical therapist, and he is a very creative guy, he did do one. It's probably the neatest application I've seen. I don't doubt that it would work better than this. He managed to actually cut it so that he would have this, so that the inflow of air could come through here, and he had a really clean layout for going this way. I liked what he had. Of course, as he told me, it was a weekend's worth of work to create that, so I don't have that ability, and so here I am. So this will fit straight over here. That's where the cold air will come out. Cold air will come down through here, come out through here, and go directly into here. So it's a much direct route, and it's a very smooth route. The downside, of course, is that you'll lose the drop right through here. So you won't have that ability to just cool this one room, which when it's really warm is what you're going to run into wanting to do. So we'll see how that works over a period of time. So let's see what happens. It is extremely snug, and I'm sure I saw something in some video where they showed how to do this better. Alright, the best that I've dreamed up so far that we have in the camper is my griddle tools, my spatulas, so yay Blackstone. Don't know if this is going to do anything, but at the same time, it seems like it's in the right area anyhow, so we'll see what that does. And then of course I may end up having to get another set of hands, so I may have to do something to cut the picture on it. Of course, this whole thing of having to remember working with styrofoam is a little scary. So an installation hint. Blackstone, the big spatula. I'll be done. Okay. Should have checked before I took it down. I didn't. All the corners look the same though, so that's good. And I think I'll start on this side because it seems to go in the best. Didn't think that was in there very well. There we go. All right, get the driver. And I always like to bring things up about level. Getting my boat latch out of the way. This is going to be my next project that I had to stand on. And these are recommended for a torque wrench when it gets to here. I don't have that. I'm going to have to get one and come back and work with that. Right offhand though, looks pretty smooth. Then if you come take a look, and it may be a little dark in there, but you can see how this flow now opens all the way back through here, where before that was cut off right through there. And then these are the nuts that I've lag bolts. I need to come back and torque those. It said 40 to 50 inch-pounds on those, so I'll get that done. So the only thing left to do at this point, put the filters back on it and turn it on, let it work. All right, the time is 8 minutes after 8, and so that is the total installation time from the time we started, including finding the other tools. We kept all that as a part of the time, including finding my spatula, so all the important parts. So we'll turn it on. Let's get an idea as that works. And just cut it down to the lower setting because that's where I had it earlier. Certainly nothing scientific in what we're doing here, but I absolutely can feel the difference in the air coming through. So
You should hold a piece of
I
plastic.
think this will all be positive. That's it. Thank you for watching. I hope the video will be beneficial to you. If you have any questions, please address them in the comments and I will be sure to reply. These are other videos we have that you may enjoy. Our YouTube channel is Practicing Retirement. We appreciate your watching.